Checkpoints is presented by pharmaceutical company GM Pharma.
On June 21, the Monetary Policy Committee of the National Bank of Georgia decided to keep the monetary policy rate unchanged. The monetary policy rate stands at 10.5%. In Georgia, inflation is on a downward trend, and in May, annual headline inflation decreased to 1.5%, while the core retreated to 3.9%. Inflation decline is mostly driven by the gradual elimination of exogenous shocks, leading to reduction in the prices of imported goods. Tightened monetary policy also helps inflation to trend downward. The National Bank of Georgia continuously monitors the developments in the economy and financial markets and will use all available tools to ensure price stability. The next meeting of Monetary Policy Committee will be held on August 2 of this year. Tax benefits are planned for individuals engaged in agritourism and wine tourist activities. Proposed amendments to the tax code will be presented during the Bureau meeting. The project specifies that these tax benefits will apply solely to individuals whose annual income does not exceed 500,000 lari. According to the proposal, the income generated and the wages paid by the individuals involved in agritourism and wine tourism will be exempt from income tax for 10 calendar years if granted this status. The implementation date for this draft law has been set for July 1, 2025. The state will now fully finance liver transplant surgery, announced the Georgian Minister of Health, Zarabazarashvili, following the government session. The minister emphasized the significance of this decision, noting that previously the costs were covered partly. In previous cases, the state only financed 70,000 lari out of the total 120,000 lari required for liver transplant surgery. It was challenging for individuals to gather the remaining 50,000 lari. Therefore, the state has decided to finance the diagnosis and transplant surgery costs in full. From today, the state will cover the entire 120,000 lari for liver transplant procedures, he stated. Tbilisi Transport Company LLC and Taktakishvili Motors reached an agreement under which 160 18-meter main buses would be acquired. At the municipal government meeting, Tbilisi Mayor Kakakaladze noted some buses would arrive before April 1, 2024. A tender for the 18-meter buses acquisition was announced and Taktakishvili Motors won on June 15 a deal for the acquisition of 160 units of 18-meter main buses we assigned with them. Buses will be phased in gradually. The first 50 buses will come around April 1, 2024 and the remaining number will arrive by the end of 2024, stated Kakakaladze. The mayor also explained that the new buses are intended for 162 passengers with 43 seats. Furthermore, Kakakaladze stated that municipality is undertaking a large-scale reform and that with new 18-meter buses even more people could access the public transport system. Irakli Garibashvili, Prime Minister of Georgia, met the visiting members of Board of Directors from the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development on Thursday. Dignitaries discussed the successful cooperation between Government of Georgia and EBRD, along with the significant projects that are implemented in the public and private sectors of the company with support of the bank. It was noted that EBRD has to this day invested almost 5 billion euros in 283 projects. According to the Prime Minister of Georgia, support of EBRD in financing the priority areas of the country is priceless. Hopes we expressed that productive cooperation will be continued in future as well. Discussion touched upon the structural reforms currently carried out in the country and progress achieved in the journey of democratic development and advancement. The National Environment Agency issued a statement regarding the expected dangers in the Black Sea waters of Georgia due to the explosion of Kakhovka hydroelectric power plant in Kherson region. As explained by the National Environment Agency, the quality of seawater is within the norm on the entire perimeter. In addition, they add that according to experts' assessment, it's important for the prevention to increase the frequency of monitoring the quality of seawater in order to detect and evaluate possible expected changes in a timely manner. In accordance with the EU Marine Strategy Framework Directive, the National Environment Agency is improving its monitoring system. At this stage, laboratory equipment of modern standards has already been purchased, with the help of which specific pollutants can be detected with high accuracy. According to the laboratory studies conducted by the National Environment Agency, the quality of seawater is within the norm on the entire perimeter, reads the statement. Tbilisi Mayor Kakakaladze requested the business sector not to exceed the said noise limit and instructed the municipal inspection to lead activities to solve the problem. At the municipal government sitting, Kakakaladze said that noise posed in public and private spaces discomfited people and tourists. Physical and legal persons will face sanctions and fines if they violate norms, he said. Of course, we support business in every way. This attitude will continue in the future. We must not forget the population. We must take care of them too. My request would be regulate this and not create a problem for the local population, said Kakakaladze.
The Checkpoints is presented by pharmaceutical company GM Pharma.